Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. Today we are talking about what is the PR plan for the Scotts and Phonics Unhooked. And as you guys know, Funky Day Neva was in Huntsville, still may be in Huntsville, I don't know. But nonetheless, he flew down there, I think for some business, but also to connect with the Scotts as well as Phonics Unhooked, because as you know, they're going viral for all of these arrest records that involve Tisha, her mom, Phonics Unhooked, and of course her husband, Marceau Scott. And what is the direction? What is the PR campaign, you guys? And I don't know if you guys have paid attention to the reality stars in the past that Funky Day Neva has, either corresponded with or what have you, or has been cool with at one point or another. But it seems as though he's telling them the same advice potentially, because I'm noticing something that's happening, you guys. I'm noticing something that's happening. And what am I talking about? So if you guys notice, Dr. Heavenly, who is heavily critiqued on Married to Medicine, now has a YouTube to where she has her own platform, to, talk about whatever, talk about her businesses, talk about, the show Married to Medicine, maybe some behind the scenes things, as well as, sometimes reacting to other shows or reacting to other trending topics and this and that. And every once in a while, she'll let you in on some things going on in her personal life. And it's actually worked to her advantage in that some people now respond positively to Dr. Heavenly. And also Candy, has her YouTube channel. I don't think Funky Day Neva was into that or involved in that, but it's the same thing, whereas Candy focuses in on really, it was originally supposed to be about, reviews for Real Housewives of Atlanta and some of the behind the scenes production, things that might be edited out of the episode, this and that. But now it's since branched off into other things to, really talk about the enterprise of Kandi Burruss. Next, Martell Holt's side chick, she was encouraged as well to have a YouTube channel, you guys, and was promoting said YouTube channel and said that she was going to be reviewing episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville because she was the main character. She was the person that they were talking about, except for they were not. She's not a factor, you guys. So therefore the YouTube channel is, just sitting out in the dust with no videos. And now apparently from, Phonics Unhooked's niece is saying to subscribe to Phonics Unhooked's YouTube after she completely insults and disrespects and shames and bullies and sends hate to the Black Titanic, who is another content creator, you guys. And I just don't know what the focus would be if Phonics Unhooked did a YouTube. Like, what is she going to talk about? Is she seriously going to get on yet another platform to bash Melody Cherie and her mom? Because if so, like, she does that already on the show. She does that already on Instagram Live. Why do we need to see it on YouTube as well? Is she going to use the platform to try to start riffs with other Black content creators that review the show, that critique the show? That's kind of lame. Because it's kind of like what she's doing now with Black Titanic is it just seems to be she wants to keep getting Black Titanic riled up or try to get Black Titanic to back down and do what her and the Scotts want her to do. And that seems to be like the motivation behind now promoting this YouTube channel, you guys. And I just don't think it's going to end well, you guys. I don't think so at all. And I'm surprised with all of the reckless lives and the threats of violence and the threats of gun violence and everything else against her co-stars, why a YouTube is being suggested in the first place for Phonics Unhooked. Yes, YouTube is good if you want to control your own narrative, but you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan. And too many people, including reality stars and celebrities, they just assume that you know, they could just do a YouTube and, you know, be an overnight success like some of your YouTube content creators that have over 1 million followers and this and that. And it's not the case, you guys. It's a lot of work. I don't even do this full time because I've got like 20 other full-time things that I've got going on, but it takes a lot of work, you guys. It is not just as simple as recording a video and uploading it to YouTube. No. It's a lot involved. There's editing, there's using the right program. It's about having the right devices, the right microphone, the right setup, the right, you know, concise way you're going to approach whatever topic you're doing a video on. It's a lot involved, you guys. And then having the right title, having the right hashtags, having the right thumbnails to attract people to your channel, and attract subscribers and things of that nature. And there are some dog days. There are some days where people are not subscribing, or people may even unsubscribe from you. So I'm just trying to figure out how Phonics Unhooked thinks attacking another Black content creator, and she's now trying to launch her own YouTube channel, how she thinks that is going to bode well for people who are in support of these Black content creators that review and discuss and have panels about her show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, I'm not sure why she's alienating Black content creators just because she doesn't like what they have to say. But at the end of the day, it's keeping you relevant because you keep responding whenever people do discuss you. So there's that. But I don't know. Like, I just don't know if that's really the approach. Because here's the problem. Here's the problem with this YouTube. If you are going to use it to try to insult the intelligence of the fans, insult the intelligence of the viewers, then you might as well just stick to doing the Instagram lives of foolishness that you're doing now, right? But if you're not going to say anything of substance on your YouTube channel, if you're not going to do anything of substance on your YouTube channel, if you're just going to use it as a launching pad to just fight with other people that have ever given you a negative review or said something negative about you or your family, like, I feel like that's going to be a waste of time. That's going to be a waste of time. That's going to turn people off because people are tuning in because they want to see you. They want to know about you and your personality and what specific topics you're bringing to the table and what it is that is going to keep them returning back to your channel. And if it's already going to be launched based off of hate, based off of bullying, based off of, you know, trying to, you know, repair your image and do this whole big PR thing, because it sounds like a very similar approach, like I said, that is, you know, what was given as advice to Martell Holt's side chick as well as to Dr. Heavenly, you guys. Candy really doesn't fit in that category as far as being a, quote, hated reality star or a reality star that gets a lot of slack. Yeah, people will drag Candy now and then, but it's not on the level to where, you know, people have had strong opinions of Dr. Heavenly, of Martell Holt's side chick, of Phonics Unhooked, to where, you know, it's always been consistently something that's happening that it evokes a lot of reaction, especially on social media and on these Facebook groups, you guys. So I'm just wondering if that was the suggestion. The suggestion being, oh, why don't you create your own YouTube channel? I'm a YouTuber. You can control your own narrative. You can say, if you don't like what people are saying, then you can create your own YouTube and tell your own story. But the problem is, not everybody can do a YouTube, you guys. Not all reality stars even can. But there has to be a focus, like I said. If it's just going to be a hate channel or a bully channel, or, like I said, to continue the attacks against the Black Titanic, then it's going to, you know, be over before it even starts, you guys. It's going to be over before it even begins. So I'm hoping that is not the advice and that is not the PR campaign that is being suggested in order to try to quiet the noise regarding these arrests that are were made public of Letitia Scott, of her mom Phonics Unhooked, as well as Marceau Scott. Simply, they would have been better off doing an interview or doing a live where they basically admit, hey, I was arrested. I did X, Y, and Z, and I've learned my lesson. I'm holding myself accountable, this and that, and I'm moving forward, right? But instead, they are so upset about it being out there when it's public record that they're threatening people and attacking people and bullying people, and now, critiquing people's appearance and all of these other things. Like, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. So I just don't know, if you're already having this combative type of approach on your platform, how that is going to translate well on YouTube. Like, especially if you're trying to attract subscribers, especially if you're trying to attract fans, and several fans are on the side of the Black Titanic. So there is that. So what are you guys' thoughts? Do you think that that is the PR approach? Do you think that that is the plan, to have Phonics Unhooked create a YouTube channel to, quote, push her own narrative, tell her own narrative, or what have you, in response to all of these arrests and everything else that is being spilled? The problem is that there's always going to be people in the inner circle of the Scotts and Phonics Unhooked who do not like you, who are always going to run to bloggers and spill tea about you, right? And it's just a matter of what tea, is going to be the smoking gun that's going to go viral, right? And since you guys were going so hard at Melody Cherie, this is the result of that. And if you're going to use your platform to still send hate and say nasty things about Melody Cherie and her mom, then I just cancel it. Just cancel the idea altogether, because it's going to lead to more backlash. It is going to lead to more people being upset and feeling a certain type of way, and it's not going to end well, you guys. It's not going to end well. So there is that. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. Do you guys think that that is the strategy, is for your, reality stars that, receive the most online? But in part, some of it is within their own doing. Some of it is they are the own cause of their own demise, but suggesting for them to have a YouTube in hopes to, present a different image or what have you. But I don't know, in this instance, there's been so much damage that's been done, you guys. There's been so much damage that's been done, and it's on the same level of the amount of damage and the amount of nasty things and lies that were told by Martell Holt's side chick. That was the same thing. So I just don't know. And it's a full-time thing. You can't just, put out a video here and there. Like, you have to commit to it. You have to commit to it. So even if it's full-time, part-time, or whatever, you have to commit to a plan of how often you're going to devote to YouTube, whether it's going to be every day, every other day, or what have you. And I just don't know if that is going to be the approach of Phonics Unhooked, you guys. I just don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.